Welcome back to America Decides. A whistleblower is raising questions about the judgment and handling of sensitive matters while in government. All this about Kash Patel. This arising just days before his scheduled Senate confirmation hearing. An FBI insider says Patel, the nominee to lead the FBI, commented publicly and in violation of government protocol about an ongoing hostage rescue in 2020. This happened, according to the whistleblower, when Patel was serving on the National Security Council during the first Trump administration. Senate Democrats outlined these claims in a letter obtained by CBS News, and this publicity is an overt signal they plan to bring it up during the hearing. CBS News investigative reporter Dan Klaidman joins us now. Dan, outline the questions raised about judgment and protocol.
Well, look, in this particular case that this whistleblower has brought forward, it involves a hostage deal in Yemen in mid-October 2002, where 2 Americans and then the remains of a 3rd American were going to be exchanged for 200 Houthi fighters. The problem is Kash Patel, according to the letter, according to what this whistleblower says, kind of jumped the gun. He called the Wall Street Journal before it was confirmed that these American hostages were in U.S. custody or in safely with Americans, and before his family or their family was notified. And that is a serious breach of protocol. It risks, something going terribly wrong, and of course is not respectful for the family. So people inside the FBI, including this person, who were involved in something called the FBI Hostage Recovery Fusion Cell, which coordinates these rescues and these deals throughout the government, were really livid about this and wanted to make sure that the Senate Judiciary Committee knew about it.
And that, go back to the date again, Dan. When did this occur?
We're talking October 14th, 2020. Kash Patel at the time is the senior director on the National Security Council of Counterterrorism. He was not really all that involved in this operation, but the allegation anyway is that he insinuated himself into it and then did this thing that was problematic.
And as I understand it, whistleblower's allegation is not only did this violate protocol, but it sort of speaks to a kind of publicity-seeking hunger on Patel's part that might be so motivating as to jeopardize an ongoing operation, possibly threatening the lives and safety of Americans involved.
Yeah, that is the allegation. The allegation is that he really had very little business, to be involved in this operation at all, and he insinuated himself into it, a kind of grandstanding move. That's not entirely clear. He was, as I said, the senior director for counterterrorism at the National Security Council. They typically do get involved in hostage situations. So some of that still needs to be sorted out. And Senator Durbin, the ranking Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, has asked for documents and records of all communications between Patel and this FBI fusion cell, and also what exactly the protocols are. So we're likely to learn more about what Kash Patel did and to what extent he violated these protocols.
And Dan, what does either Kash Patel or those advocating on behalf of his confirmation have to say about all this?
Well, they say 2 things. One, they say that he is perfectly prepared to be FBI director, having served in many national security roles in the Congress, in the executive branch, as a lawyer. And they also say that this whistleblower essentially doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's as far as they get into the actual allegation from the whistleblower. Doesn't know what he's talking about, but don't aggressively counter that portrayal of those sequence of events.
Not yet, anyway. But we'll see, and we'll see how Kash Patel addresses them at the confirmation on Thursday.
Indeed, we will. Dan Klaidman, as always, thank you, sir.